No,
Oh,
he's
okay.
threatening me right now. He said he's going to burn my house down and use my house for fucking firewood. We know it wasn't T-Pac that did the thing with the call.
Yeah, he wasn't the caller. Like in the heat of the moment, thought it was T-Pac, Savage's friend. It is not him. So I just want to, obviously Monday on Local Live, I'm clear his name as well. But dude, I think we've all been there where someone says false shit. Literally, this is all about false shit being said about Brantley, right? And if it's not him, you know, regardless if you like him or not, Tina, you know, got to clear his name if it's not him, you know?
Right. I didn't say it. We didn't say his name out loud. We didn't say he did it. We just had a call. And he don't live near Savage. He lives in Canada. So he doesn't live by Savage. So I knew that when you said the person lived by Savage.
They do. According to the number, they do.
Well,
you know?
I'll tell you, he lives in Canada. He lives in Ontario, Canada.
But I mean, what does that mean? You know, you get a cell phone in a certain area code and you move somewhere else. People usually keep the same number.
You know? You're right.
You know what I mean? Like there's other ways around that, but the person that called in based on their area code alone, right?
Right.
Right next to Savage.
It all has to do with her, but it wasn't him. So we know that part. It was not T-Pac. That's fine. Yeah. But it was somebody that Savage knows that did it. You're not going to fool me.
If they were smart, they could have used Google Voice, though, and gotten a number with a location anywhere. So it could have technically, I don't know any of these people, but technically
they're not. It's not. Okay. They did not do that. I mean, that number is associated to a certain person, and we've proved that. So we know who that person is, but we don't know who that person is, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
the affiliation is there. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Yeah, I mean, well, the guy called in defending Savage, obviously, you know, like
exactly. So. That's what I'm saying. I know, but whatever. You're going to take care of it. It's your wife.
But you know, I here's the thing. I donated and apologize to T-Pac because it's not him. Clearly, he's saying it's not him. I'm going to believe him that it was not him. And then Savage was like, "Well, you need to call on the show. You need to do that, to my face and call in and say that to his face." I'll talk to T-Pac, but Savage, when this all went down, I called your number. Mike called your number. You blocked our numbers. Yep. So I don't want to hear I need to call into your show and have a conversation with you, Savage. You have our numbers. You can call us. I contacted you and called you multiple times on the Discord. You didn't pick up. Mm-hmm. Weird how all this went down and you were unavailable. Correct. On any means of communication. Savage was not available.
Interesting.
That's just strange how that played out.
Yeah.
But,
you know what you're doing. You're not stupid, Keem. You've been here a long time. Come on.
But it is what it is. Maybe she was busy. Maybe she was busy. I don't know. But she sure fired up a live stream before she responded to any calls that she got today, which is wild.
Yep.
But
whatever. T-Pac didn't do that, but don't worry, I got his voice right here. So I mean, I could have listened to Madhouse myself. I got his voice right here on my phone. So
yeah, her chat's spamming right now. They're listening to Queens, and they're all spamming like liars and liars and liars. What am I lying about?
It doesn't matter. I don't care. We're not liars.
What am I lying about?
First of all, she made it quite known, and so did T-Pac yesterday, and so did Stitches, and so did Pirate, that they were going to take us down one by one. Strategically, they're going to follow it to a T over there. One by one, they're going to get us. Well, you know what? We're a big fucking ocean, and you're a fucking little ship. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. They already had it planned, man. Fuck them. I don't care what they do.
Kathy Betwick, you're a dumb bitch. Just some random person.